All right, guys, welcome back to our 100 days fitness blueprint. Today is day 81, and we'll be looking at common fitness injuries and how to avoid them. Common fitness injuries and how to avoid them. Number one is muscle strain or strain rather. Now, what is strain? Strain is the overuse or sudden injury to your muscles or your tendons. Is the overuse or sudden injuries to your muscles or your tendon. That's what strain means. Then two, joint sprain. Now, okay, let me just you might have heard of sprain and strain. Then the second is strain, twisting or overstretching of what? Of ligaments. Now, uh, why strain has to do with overstretching of muscles and tendons. Sprain has to do with overstretching of ligaments. Overstretching of ligaments. Now, your ligaments, they are elastic in nature. However, there is a limit they are supposed to be stretched to. However, when you overstretch them beyond a particular limit, can actually what? Can actually cause injury. So, sprain is an example of injury that when you overstretch the ligament, it can actually what uh, happen. Then the next is shin splints. Pain. This kind of pain are the pain that happen along the shin bone, and it's usually caused by either overuse or it caused by overstress. You know where shin is. Uh, when we use the word for football, we say shin guard. So that's where your shin spleen, any pain that occur along there is what is caused as a result of overuse or stress. Then the next is tendinitis. Tendinitis is usually an inflammation of the tendon due to overuse or repetitive what movement. Now, tendons are, uh, you know, okay. So, like we were saying to now before that interruption, we're saying that tendinitis, as the name implies, injuries associated with the tendon, and it's usually due to overuse of what of the tendons or repetitive movements. This can usually be caused either overtraining. Yes, overtraining can actually what lead to this. Now, when we say tendons, these are tissues that attach bones to muscles. These are what we refer to as what tendons. Then, when we talk about ligaments, we're talking about tissues that attach, uh, bones to one bone to another at a joint. So that's the little difference between the two of them. So one attach muscles to bone while the other attach bone to bone. Tendon tendon attach muscles to bone while ligaments attach uh, uh, bone to bone at a joint. So that's the quickest of definition you can actually give to the two of them. Then stress fracture. These are tiny cracks that actually happen in your bone that are usually caused as a result of you overusing those particular bone or those set of bone. These can actually what happen. Now to actually prevent all of this, proper warm up and proper cool down is very what necessary in avoiding, is the easiest way you can actually avoid any of all this. Then two, solution to avoiding injuries during workout is proper form. Focusing on proper body form, we cannot emphasize on that enough. Focus on proper body form and technique throughout your workout to avoid putting unnecessary stress on your body. When you do not focus on using proper body form to do any program, it will put unnecessary stress on your body, and this can actually what cause injury. Then progressive overload. Now, if you do not focus on progressive overload, you just want to jump to the next weight unnecessarily. Meanwhile, your body has not what actually adapted to the one you're actually using at the moment. There's most likely the tendency of what of there's a likely tendency of what of injury happening, and this is bad. So focus on progressive overload. Then rest and recovery. Rest and recovery. Take rest days, either one or twice in a week. Is what is a good for what for proper body recovery and body repair. The next thing, though, one of the ways that can actually another way to avoid injury in your training is vary your workout to avoid overuse injuries, avoid overuse injuries, as well as promote overall fitness. Now, when you cross train, it means that when you train a particular group of muscles today, if you are training again tomorrow, it should be a different group of muscles. If you are training the third day, it should be another group of muscles entirely. So this will actually help you why the other parts that you earlier worked on, the earlier muscles that you actually worked on, why they will be recovering, you'll be using other ones for other workout. And also do well to listen to your body and know when to stop if you experience any sign of injury. So these are some of the ways you can actually avoid injuries in workout. Then some few additional tips is good posture. Body form and posture, they actually work side by side, so you cannot remove one from the other. Then good clothing and proper footwear is actually very important when it comes to fitness. Yes, especially programs that has to do with you standing or you walking or running. They are very They have your shoe is very will play your footwear rather will play a critical role in you preventing injury in your workout. Then the last but not the least is, okay, let me just say this is second to the last. Stay hydrated. Drink plenty of water before, during, and after workout. The reason is this: when you work out, you lose fluid. And apart from the fact that when you work out, you lose fluid, in your daily activity, you performing your daily activity alone, you lose fluid. As I'm talking to you now, I'm losing fluid. You understand? So that's the reason why you must stay hydrated as often as possible. Then the last, address any underlying conditions. If you have any existing medical conditions, you can consult your doctor. Now, when When we do assessment for there's what we call physical activity readiness questionnaire that I usually administer as a trainer for people who are starting, whom are enrolling in our gym new. Now, when you are registering in our gym new, or you are enrolling for a fitness program in our gym, either me or any of my colleagues, that's one of the things that we ought, after taking your information and the next, you fill that physical activity readiness questionnaire. So this is what we use to assess you to know if the way this questionnaire is actually designed is designed to know if you have, any underlying health medical conditions. No health condition is actually there, but the way the questionnaire is designed, it will trigger you to, if you have, you tick it unknowingly, and when you do that, we refer you to the uh, hospital that is attached to our laboratory. We have a hospital attached to our fitness center, so we easily send you there with a medical clearance form. So we send you to our our sports uh, uh, sports medicine, our doctor who specializes in sports medicine. So you go to him or her, he gives you a medical clearance, should what administer on you, and the ones that we should not actually administer, depending on or based on your health condition. After him also doing his own assessment, then he brings that medical clearance form. Then this will what will determine the kind of exercise we actually what restrict you from doing, as well as the ones we will give to you. So tell me, have you ever had any injury, and how were you able to what to recover from it? Yes, welcome back to the 82. Today we'll be focusing on proper warm up and cool down technique. Proper warm up and cool down technique. Now, what's the purpose of warm up? Now, warm up, this main purpose is to increase blood flow to your muscles, to increase your heart rate, as well as to prepare your body for physical activity. This is the main purpose for which warm up is actually what is designed for. Now, what does workout entails? Workout entails, or your warm up rather, should entail light cardio, which is between 5 to 10 minutes, such as brisk walking, jogging on the spot, or cycling. These are examples of what of light cardio. Then dynamic stretches. When we say dynamic stretch, this is an example of dynamic stretch. Dynamic, that's it's not mobile. Just giving your body movement that follows its plane or follows its angle of rotation. Yeah, say the definition we have for dynamic stretching: activities that simply just mimics your movement of your workout, such as arm circles, leg swings, torso rotations. This is an example of what of arms. Then, if we proceed to cool down, what's the purpose of cool down? You've worked out, you've exercised. What is now the purpose of cool down? Like the name implies, cool down. Now, when you are driving on the road, as you are getting to your destination, you don't just get to your destination and just put your foot on the brake immediately. No. You gradually decelerate. So you're gradually decelerating, you are clutching down, then you are applying your brake. You understand? That's for a manual transmission gear system. Then for automatic, it's expected that so you are decelerating or you are reducing your speed, you are pedaling down your brake to what, to bring the car to a stop. So the same thing is what a cool down actually does. It gradually decreases your heart rate, reducing muscle soreness and promoting what, flexibility. And this is what it should entail. It should entail 5 to 10 minutes of light cardio also. It can also include static stretching. Static stretching. Remember, the first one is dynamic, but this one is static. You hold any position of the body to follow its range of motion, and you hold for 30 seconds to 1 minute to improve its flexibility as well as its range of what, of motion. So here are some of the benefits of warm up and cool down. One, it reduces the risk of injury. It improves your what, your performance, and it also what, for fast recovery. Yes, that's one of the things that you should actually what, know. It helps you what, increase your recovery. So if you are supposed to have your full recovery is supposed to take place in a couple of 3 days, with stretches it can take just maybe 1 day for recovery to what, to happen. Then it also increases your flexibility. Regular stretching can improve flexibility and range of motion of your what, of your muscles and every part of your body rather. So that's this is just a brief one on the benefits that warm up and cool down. It's just a short one on it. So that's how we draw the curtain for the day 82. So if you are enjoying this video, do well to like it and subscribe to the channel. I'm Moses, and I'll talk to you. That tell me, how often do you do warm up or cool down in your fitness journey, or when you work out? Do you do warm up? Do you do cool down? Let me know in the comment section. Okay, welcome back to this is the 83 of our 100 days fitness blueprint. Today we're talking about listening to your body, which is signs of overtraining. That is signs of overtraining. Now, overtraining occurs when you push your body too hard without adequate rest and recovery. Now, we are not against you pushing your body hard, but after pushing your body beyond what it's usually supposed to be, ensure to take adequate rest and adequate recovery. Now, what are some of the number one, persistent fatigue. That means you just get tired easily. It's a sign that you have overtrained. Two, along that also we also have increased resting heart rate. Your heart rate your resting heart rate will be increased. Then you also have decreased performance. What you usually do well before even a limited time, it takes you very longer to do them. In some cases, this may even lead to frequent illness, muscle soreness, and changes in sleep pattern. Whenever you encounter all of this in your fitness journey, it's a sign that you are currently overtraining, and you should take some time off and recover fully before you continue your training. Then another sign is a mental sign. That means there's chances of you having increased irritability, having anxiety, and you also lack motivation. That means you are not motivated to do anything. It's another sign that you're overtraining. So you should focus on getting some rest and having proper recovery. Then how now that we've seen these as some of the causes, how can we prevent overtraining? Now, for us to prevent overtraining, we need to prioritize rest and recovery. This means in our workout schedule, we should have, training days and, rest days. And we should also get enough sleep. That's easiest way. Listening to your body, you should know when fatigue are gradually setting in and adjust your training accordingly. Adding to that also, you can vary your workout. You understand? You must not have you work the same intensity of have the same intensity of workout every day. So today can be high intensity, tomorrow may be medium, a day after maybe mild or even low. So just like that. Then fuel your body properly. That means eat a balanced diet or a balanced meal to support your training and recovery. Like we talked about earlier about recovery, and we say food or nutrition plays a major role when it comes to recovery. So manage and also manage stress effectively. Find healthy ways to manage stress outside of exercise, such as meditation and yoga. Now, if you suspect that you've overtrained, uh, here are some things that you can actually do. Reduce your training volume and your intensity. Then prioritize your rest and recovery. In fact, I can even suggest that you should, take, if possible, take a week of training and just rest within that 1 week, and recovery should take its place on its own or naturally. And if you do all this and you are likely not getting any result, you can consider consulting a healthcare professional or a certified personal trainer to help you. Now, it is very important to prioritize recovery to prevent overtraining, and this will ensure that you have a long-term fitness sources. You understand? So that's for that's all I can say about this day 83. If you are not clear with it, you can let me know in the comment section where you are confused or where you are lost, and I will attend to your question, and you will get better after that. So do well to like this video and subscribe this channel. I'm Moses, the fitness master. I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye. Okay, so welcome back. This is day 84. We're looking at the importance of rest and recovery. Rest and recovery. See, rest and recovery are often overlooked when it comes to fitness, but just as crucial as exercise itself, rest. During rest, your body and during rest, your body repairs and rebuilds muscle tissues. It replenish the store energy stores and strengthens the immune system. You see, some of the miracle that actually happen, let me use the word miracle in quote, that actually happens to you in fitness, they actually happens during your resting time, during the time that your body is recovering. That's when some of the miracles or majority of the miracles actually what actually happens. It's not even while you work out. No. Yes, workout is good, but after you've worked out, that is when the main thing happens. So now, why is rest important? We've talked about that. It aids muscle growth and repair. When you exercise, you create tiny tears in your muscle fibers. However, during rest, your body repairs these tears and builds stronger and bigger muscles. Then another importance of rest and recovery is energy replenishment. Exercise actually depletes your body's energy store, including glycogen, which is the stored carbohydrate. However, during rest, it allows your body to replenish these stores, ensuring you have the energy for what? For future workout. Another importance of rest is hormonal balance. Now, adequate rest actually helps regulate hormones involved in muscle growth and recovery, such as testosterone and growth hormone. Exercise also helps what in balancing these that are responsible for what? For muscle growth. Another very important, good importance of of rest is reduce risk of injury. Now, with rest prevents overtraining, which that can lead to injury. That can lead to injury like strain, tendonitis, as well as stress fracture. Rest actually what helps prevent or reduce the risk of all of this what happening. Then the last importance of rest is improved mental well-being. Rest actually what helps with improved mental well-being by reducing stress, improving your mood, and enhance cognitive what function. You understand? Here are some effective strategies to have a productive rest. Let me use that word, productive rest in quote. One, aim for 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep every night. Then incorporate rest days. That means you have a day that you rest within your training schedule, your training program. Then have an active recovery schedule. Engage in low impact activities like walking. Then nutrition, balanced diet, eat food that are rich in protein and rich in carbohydrate, as well as healthy fats to support your your muscle recovery. Drink plenty of water throughout the day to keep you hydrated or for you to stay hydrated, and also manage stress effectively. Yes, do well to manage stress effectively. So that's all I can say about the concept of rest and recovery in your journey of fitness. Yes, I want to ask you this question. Do you ever rest in your journey of fitness? Yes. Do you rest? Do you have rest days? Or you just walk and 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 walk? Do you have rest days? Let me know in the comment section. All right, welcome to day 85. Today we're going to be looking at building a strong foundation that can help you prevent injuries. You see, injuries is not something we can just, talk about in one session and that will be all. No, 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 no. Because, its causatives are numerous. So the same way it's causative and numerous, the same way we should what we should tackle it from multiple dimension or from multiple point of view. Okay, so let's continue. You see, having a strong fitness foundation or having a strong foundation is very crucial for prevention of injury. Now, when we say injury here, we're talking about the ones that that you cannot avoid and the ones you can avoid. Now, the ones you cannot avoid include, what we call local muscle soreness, minor strain, and maybe sprain on very few occasions. But the ones that you can completely avoid are the ones such as dislocation, major fracture, or wound. Yes, those ones you can completely avoid all of such. With carefulness and proper equipment handling can actually what help you to prevent all of those completely. So it's the reason why I want to look at building a strong foundation to preventing such. So here are some key components for a strong foundation: proper body form and technique, progressive overload. That means you must focus on proper body form. Ensure you get the form and the technique. Ensure you get it right before you progress to loading. Yes, if the program needs to be done with a barbell, ensure you get it with just the barbell rod first. Ensure you get it formed properly with the barbell. If it's dumbbell, ensure you get it with the smallest of dumbbell. Ensure you get it formed properly with the smallest of dumbbell weights before you move towards loading and even progressive overloading. Then focus on your core strength and stability. Your core strength provides stability, or a strong core provides stability and support for your entire body, and it thus helps reducing the risk of injury. However, with this, you can incorporate core exercises like plank, crunches, and Russian twists into your what? Into your fitness routine to develop a core strength which will give you a lot of what? Stability. Then stability, another key component that you must actually what? In impute into your fitness strong fitness foundation is cause flexibility and what? And mobility. You see, regular stretching and mobility exercise can actually what? Help you increase the range of motion and reduce muscle tightness. This will also what? Enhance overall body movement what? Quality. You understand? So regular stretches, regular mobility, everything about exercise has to do with range of motion, muscle tightness, and flexibility. So, however, with this being improved, the chances of injuries what becomes very small. Then cross train. Don't just train. Engage in variety of exercise. We actually what help you prevent overuse, and injuries usually come as a result of either overuse and overtraining also. So don't overuse any part of the body. You understand? So that's just a short one. And that's where we'll draw the curtain for the 85. If you have any question, do well to drop it in the comment section, and we'll do justice to it as soon as we get them. So if you have that's it. So the 86. So welcome back to the 86. Today we're going to be talking about stretching for injury prevention. Stretching for injury prevention. Now, stretching is an important component of any fitness routine as it plays a crucial role in injury prevention. Regular stretching can improve flexibility, can improve your range of motion, as well as improve your muscle function. This will in turn reduce the risk of strain, sprain, and overuse injuries. Now, the two most common injuries in fitness and exercise is sprain and strain. Now, remember that strain is the overstretching of the muscles and ligaments, while sprain, on the other hand, is the overstretching of your what? Of your tendons. You understand? So these two, and remember that your ligament connects your bones, your muscles to your bones, and as you are stretching your bones, they are what the tendency of them being stretched is very high. While your strain is one bone to the other at each joint. So if you do exercise that involves you using the joint and they are overstretched, the chances of sprain happening is virtually what is very high. So here are some type of stretches that to prevent what injury. We have the static stretches. We've talked about that. We say static stretches is something maybe like this. You hold for 30 seconds, then maybe you switch if it's a paired part. Then if it's the same thing for 30 seconds, then you switch just like that. That's static stretches. Then for dynamic stretches, this is a good example of dynamic stretches. Let's assume that maybe I want to do bicep curl. I'm doing this. Now remember that it's while I'm doing my bicep curl, either with dumbbell or with barbell, my wrist will play a crucial role in that particular bicep curl that I'm doing. Hence, me doing this freely without any weight is a way of me stretching this particular joint. You understand? So it is best performed as part of warm up before any exercise, because you're also going to lift weight, you're going to lift other things. So it's not just only limited to it being done before bicep curl. No, it's good for any other workout that you intend to do. Then another type of stretching is myofascial release. This technique is example of it is foam rolling or using a massage ball to release muscle tension and improve flexibility. Now let's look at some of their importance, or some of the importance of this stretching. Number one, it improves flexibility. It enhances muscle function. Since flexibility is improved, it means that the muscles will perform better. It also reduces the risk of reduce muscle soreness, because muscles have become more flexible. The chances they become sore will be reduced, because there will also be what better recovery time as well. Then there's also improved posture. Yes, stretching can what help you improve your posture and your body alignment, thus reducing the risk of back pain and other musculoskeletal what injuries, or musculoskeletal problems rather. You understand? Now, here are some few things that you must remember. Stretching should be a gradual process, especially for static stretches that involves you holding any part of the body and wanting it to reach a particular length. No, don't compel that part to go beyond the maximum it can go at the moment. It's a gradual process. When the time comes for it to go beyond that limit, you will not force it before it happen. It will be You'll be seeing the progress happening over time. You understand? So you don't force it. And listen to your body and avoid bouncing or forcing any stretch. Don't bounce while you are stretching, and do not force any stretches to happen. If it's there, it's there. If it's not there, it's not there. You just need to wait for. You just need to continue doing to when you get to your maximum pause there. Get to your maximum pause there. Over time, flexibility will increase and the elasticity of that muscles will increase, and you'll be able to reach more height or more length. So that's the way flexibility actually works. So if you have any question about flexibility, if you have, do drop it in the comment section and I will attend to it. Which of the flexibility do you like doing most? Or why do you like doing stretches? Or you are the type of gym booty who hates stretches? Tell me. I would like to know in the comment section. Okay, welcome to day 87. Today we'll be looking at preventing common running injuries. Preventing common running injuries. You see, not just like every other type of exercise has injuries that can actually occur with them. We also have, running having a common injuries associated with it. You see, running is a fantastic way to improve cardiovascular health and overall fitness. However, it can also increase the risk of certain injuries if not done properly. However, here are some running injury and tips you can actually use to prevent them. For instance, the first we have shin splints. When we say shin, you know where shin means. Where footballers use this your shin here, the part between your knee and your ankle at the front of your leg is where you have your shin. Where that strong bone is, yes, that's where you have your shin. So shin splints, any pain that occurs along that line is usually is what we call shin splint, and it's usually as a result of overuse and stress on the muscles and the tendons in the lower leg that actually causes it. Then the next is runner's knee. Runner's knee is pain around the kneecap, often caused by overuse or muscle imbalance. Yes, anything muscle imbalance will cause you runner's knee, especially around the kneecap. Yes, you will feel this pain around your kneecap. Then the third we have Achilles tendinitis. This is an inflammation of the Achilles tendon which connects the calf muscles to the heel bone. It connects the calf muscles to the heel bone. Now, this is where Achilles tendinitis will usually occur. Anywhere around here. Then another common injury associated with running is stress fracture. These are tiny cracks in the bone, often caused by overuse or repetitive stress. And the last we have here is plantar fasciitis. When we say plantar, now this is the bone that connects your heel bone to your toes. Yes, this is the bone that connects your heel bone to your toes. You know where your heel is, then you know where your toes is. Yes. Any inflammation on that particular thick tissue that connects the two, sorry, your tissue rather, not bone, any any inflammation on that particular tissues that connects these two parts together is what we call plantar fasciitis. You understand? Then here are some few tips that you can actually use to prevent these injuries. One is gradual progression. That means have the habit to what? To progress gradually. Then two, proper footwear, that proper running wear, well-fitting shoes that provides you with adequate support and what? Cushioning. Proper warm-up and proper cool down. Then you cross-train. For instance, if you are swimming today, try to change to another program tomorrow. Then also do well to stretch to reduce the stress on your running muscles. Then strength train also, that is include strength training to make your glutes and your core as well as your leg muscles to become stronger. For instance, engage in squats, engage in lunges, engage in deadlifts. This will actually what make all of this your muscles to be what stronger. Then proper running form. Maintain a good running form. Include proper posture, arm swing, and what? Foot strike. And the last but not the least is proper hydration and nutrition. You see, running and hydration, you cannot separate the two. So, if you are somebody who is into running or running is uh, part of your fitness, this thing, you should what? You should ensure that always go with water. You know, do well to go with water. And if you experience persistent pain, consult a healthcare professional or a sports medicine what specialist. You see, when it comes to running, over the years of working with doctors who are into sports medicine, and I also have my boss who is an uh, doctor of exercise physiology, that's PhD in exercise physiology, and myself being working in this field of exercise. In fact, I typically work in an exercise physiology laboratory. It's just that we were privileged with the nature of equipment we have. We now have a gym section. So I'm not just traditionally working in a gym. I work in an exercise physiology laboratory as a coach. So you should know so when I'm talking, you should know the foundation I'm talking from. I did kinesiology, everything about sport. I did sport injuries. So I majority of the things I'm talking from not just the the foundation of just a fitness coach. I'm talking beyond that. You understand? So do well to consult a sports medicine specialist for proper diagnosis and treatment. So if you have any question regarding this preventing of common running injuries, maybe we touch a particular place that maybe we didn't touch a particular place and you intend to or you are not clear about a particular place that we touch, you can let us know in the comment section. The comment is open and we'll what attend to your question. All right, welcome to day 88 of a 100 days fitness blueprint. Today we're looking at injury recovery tips. Injury recovery tips. Now, injury recovery, injuries can happen to anyone, like I said earlier during the 87, that there are injuries that cannot be completely, erased from fitness. However, there are some that can be prevented 90% from happening with proper technique, uh, you know, proper safety, obeying of safety measures, or practicing safety measures, can be able to prevent those injury by 90%. Now, we'll look at injury. Since injury can happen to anyone or even the most experienced athletes. However, by following some key recovery tips, we can minimize the downtime to get back on our fitness track as quickly as possible. Now, here are some few recovery tips that we can you can actually take to get back on your fitness track. Number one, rest and ice. That is immediately after an injury, follow the RICE protocol. What is the RICE protocol? Rest the affected area, apply cold compress on it, ice it to reduce inflammation, then compress it with what? With a bandage, then elevate above the heart level. Now, why is it that you want to rest the affected part? You want to rest it so that it's no longer engaging in an activity. Then you are icing it. You want to reduce the level of heat that is actually on that particular place. That's what you icing. Then compressing with a bandage is that you do not want any inflammation to happen. Then when you elevate it above the heart, is that you are telling that particular part, you are telling the heart that it should not pump more blood to that particular part because it has engaged in injury. Because if it pumps more blood to that particular part, the pain that the person will actually will be sustained at that particular time will be will be triggered, or it will be it will become more. So that's for that. Then the next is pain management. Over the counter pain relief like ibuprofen or acetaminophen can actually help reduce with pain and inflammation. However, consulting a doctor before taking any medication is the best approach. Then physical therapy. Physical therapists can create a personalized rehabilitation plan to help you recover from your injury and regain strength and function. Yes, physical therapy. This includes massage therapy. You understand? So then listening to your body and knowing when to take a break for proper healing process to take place before you resume fitness again. Proper nutrition. Eat a balanced diet rich in protein, vitamins, and minerals to support your body's healing process. These are some of the ways you can actually recover fast when an injury has happened. Then some specific recovery tips. Now, remember that every injury is different and the recovery process will vary depending on the severity of the injury. However, consulting a healthcare professional for proper diagnosis and treatment, and by following the recovery tips, will actually can help you minimize the downtime and return to your fitness journey, or return back on track to your fitness journey. So, as usual, use the comment section. You have any question, you're not clear about anything, use the comment section. I would like to know. All right, welcome. This is the 89. The 89 see we have is seeking professional help as regard injuries. Now, when dealing with a fitness injury, it is important to know when to seek for professional help. While minor aches and pains may resolve on their own, more serious injuries may require medical attention to ensure a full and safe recovery. Now, I did say on this channel that as a coach or as a fitness trainer, rather, there are injuries of my clients that I can handle. This is because of several trainings. When I say several trainings, several advanced courses that I've actually done over the years. Hence, I know how to handle various injuries and various complicated conditions in the gym, from minor to medium to serious or severe injuries. I know how to handle all of this. Now, I also know when a particular case is beyond me. Like I said, that we have a hospital that we are attached to. In fact, my fitness center or my exercise physiology laboratory also has a gym in it. It's actually in an institution. So we refer, and the hospital also refer to us. You understand? So you should know when to seek professional help. Number one, when to seek professional help. One, when the pain is severe, you should seek what? Professional help. For instance, you experience severe pain and persistent pain that doesn't, and this pain is not improving with you taking rest. You should what? Take seek for professional help. Then when it's swelling, bruising, or you are noticing a deformity around the injured area, you should also what? Seek professional help. Then if you're unable to put on weight on the affected area, I mean your body weight, you can unable to put it on the affected area, it's a sign that you should also seek a professional help. Then if you also notice numbness or tightening, you should consider seeking a professional help, such as numbing and tightness, such as loss of sensation in the injured area. Consider seeking a professional help. Now, let me tell you something. Some certain cases have actually been referred to me from other gym centers. Now, like I said, I've gone for several and series of advanced training as it pertains onto fitness. I've undergone several series of various advanced training as is pertinent onto fitness and everything that has to do with, exercise physiology, you understand, and sports medicine. So other cases has been referred to me from even other fitness centers, you understand, especially if they are cases that maybe uh may not necessarily require hospital. In fact, cases has also even been referred to me from hospitals. Yes, physiotherapy cases has been referred to me from hospitals, and even people who did some kind of surgeries. They have also referred cases to me from hospitals, cases that require rehabilitation, stuffs like that. So, know when to what. These are examples of when to seek for professional help. Then open wounds. If that one is non-negotiable, especially if the injury is an open wound, consider seeking professional help. I'll say this again. In my gym, we have two first aid box, and in that first aid box, we have almost everything that you can think of. We have stitch, we have needles, we even have drip set. It's just that I don't fix it because that is not my job. You understand? So our laboratory is like, it's like a mini health facility. You understand? So here are some types of healthcare professionals. We have a doctor, that's a medical doctor that can diagnose injuries and recommend appropriate treatment. Then we have a physical therapist who can develop a personalized rehabilitation plan to help you recover from your injury. Then you have a sports medicine specialist that specializes in treating sport related injuries and can provide expert guidance on recovery and return to play. So these are types of healthcare professionals. So among these three now, where can you classify me? Classify me among these three. The first one is not on it. A medical doctor. I'm not a medical doctor. I didn't go to uh medicine school for 6 years. So that is I'm not there. So classify me between a physical therapist or a sports medicine specialist. Classify me uh, on any of them. So here, let me just give you some benefits of seeking a professional help. One is accurate diagnosis. This will help you with proper treatment and preventing further complications. There's also personalized treatment plan that is tailored to your specific need and what injury. Then faster recovery because it's coming from a professional guidance. It can be able to what help help you recover more and quickly and what safely. Now reduce risk of re-injury because he or she is a professional. He might likely told you the things that you did that led to that injury. Yes. When some people come to me, or especially when they are referred, I will ask them the way how the injury they had. They will narrate the injury, and I will tell them that you did this, you did this, you did this, and they will say yes. I say they will ask me how did you know? I said this one is not how you know. It's not it's experience, it's knowledge and experience. That actually what makes me to know something like this. You understand? Now, let me tell you something. Seeking professional help is not a sign of weakness. It's a wise decision that can help you recover effectively and return to your fitness journey as quickly as possible. So don't see it as a sign of what? Of weakness. Don't try it. Your health is valuable, so treat it as such. Even my own self, when I have some certain case as even as a pro in the industry, I also seek for help. I told you I have a senior who has PhD. In fact, he's not even a PhD, he's a professor of exercise physiology. I go to him for help. You understand? I read every day, I read every now and then, I do research here and there. I'm a member of various international fitness and even Heart Foundation, Heart Association. So, I seek for help even with the level of experience and knowledge that I've gotten. So you seeking help is not a sign of what? Weakness. It will just make your journey, uh save you the duration you will spend in during your time of injury. So please drop your question in the comment section if you have any question as regard this particular you seeking help during your what fitness journey. Okay, so welcome back. This is the 90. The 90 is Q&A. and on injury prevention. Now, here are some potential topics to discuss. Now, how can you overcome fear of injury? Number one, now that we've talked about injury for long, there's most likely tendency that some people can, because of the fear of injury, they might quit their fitness journey. The truth of the matter is that you don't need to quit it. You just have to have confidence and overcome anxiety about getting what injured. Then two, the role of nutrition. How does the nutrition uh what role does nutrition play in injury prevention? Now, if it's injury that is associated with overuse and recovery, good nutrition will actually what speed up your process of uh, recovery from that particular what injury. So that's where proper nutrition will actually come into play. Then how can you choose the right fitness equipment? Now, selecting equipment is safe and select equipment that's actually safe and appropriate for your what fitness level. For instance, as a beginner, you should not be going to, if there's a beginner bench press. There's a beginner bench press in your workout arena. Don't go to where the advanced bench is. You understand? That's just another way of selecting the equipment that is right and safe for you as a beginner based on your fitness level. Even on that beginner bench, you should also seek for support and guidance. You understand? Based on your fitness level. Then how can you create a safe workout environment? Now, to create a safe workout environment is to make sure that your space is safe and free of anything that can cause fitness hazard or can cause hazard to your workout. You understand? So that's another way you can create and a safe workout environment. Now, how can you prevent long-term injury, or what are the strategies to prevent long-term injuries? Now, to prevent long-term injuries, build sustainable habits that can minimize the risk of future injuries. When you build habits like proper warm-up and proper cool down and avoidance of overtraining, so that means you'll be resting properly, it can help you avoid long-term injuries, as well as practicing habits such as returning weights to where you got them, using the right equipment. This can actually help you prevent long-term injuries. You understand? So if you have any other question, again, remember the question is on injury prevention. If you have any other question, feel free to ask me about it, and I'll be here to help you. It's Moses, the fitness master. Do well to like this video and subscribe this channel, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.